Mr. Joyce?
Well, thank you. And I realize as the co-chair of the nursing caucus how tough it is to find and recruit people everywhere in these, let alone where you're not sure of your funding source day to day or the other issues that you have along with it. Certainly open for any ideas on how you can try to promote that, but I believe that nurses are the next generation of primary care physicians. I mean, obviously we don't have enough of those either. And certainly if there's ways that we can promote that in either through loan repayments or those type of things to help bring medical professionals on, because sometimes dollars aren't going to be enough. You get not competitive, unfortunately, in the workplace, so you need to do everything you can to bring people together. I used it effectively in my time as a prosecutor to get young kids on the fact that they're going to get some loan forgiveness out of this, and just when they got them properly trained, they left. Because they got their time in under the loan forgiveness program, but at least you had the chance to bring them there for that period of time and use them. So certainly open to any ideas or suggestions you have on how we can continue to feed the process for your medical professionals. Thank you.
Thank you. I was very saddened to hear that the maternal child health coordinator position had been empty for so long. And like you, I think that that's an important position to have filled, but filled with the right person as well. Dr. Galbraith, you mentioned the special behavioral pilot program, similar to special diabetes program, so it's culturally appropriate. If you have more information on that or can direct our staff where we can look more to learn more about that, I would be indebted for you to do that. As well, Dr. Bell, like maybe if when we talk to Indian Health Services about filling the maternal child health coordinator, what some of the talents that you think that individual would need. I want to thank you, Ms. Forkiller, for bringing up how giving people an opportunity to live and become part of a community through loan forgiveness can really be impactful, even if they don't stay working at your hospital. If they're at a hospital nearby, you have someone who's been culturally aware, if there's a referral out, and also a person in the community who understands a little better the journey that our tribal brothers and sisters are still going through in this country. So thank you for your workforce. And we do read the full testimony. I'm going to prove it to you, Dr. Meyer. I am very interested in what's going on with the oil and gas revenues in your state. And I will bring that up in the next, at the appropriate panel on that. So we do read the full testimony. So I can't thank you, everybody who's been here, enough for being here. And as you pointed out, all my sisters who are here testifying today, and then we're ending with a fully empowered woman panel with a woman leading the staff and me being the chair. We have good brothers out there. We love our brothers, but we have to celebrate our successes when we see them. And for our daughters, your daughters, to my brothers, to see women in leadership is something that every parent, when they hold their child, no matter what gender, wishes for them health, happiness, education, and opportunity. So thank you for being here to voice that, and we would appreciate your feedback. We were able to drill down a little more on health care. Mr. Joyce, we have our homework cut out for us. You and I need to talk to Mr. Yarmouth and Mr. Womack to get the ball rolling on advanced appropriations, or talk to our partners on the tax committee about making mandatory appropriations with Mr. Cole. So I think we should have our staff maybe do a pre-meeting with the budget staff about this, and then you and I need to entice them with coffee or something. We'll find out what their beverage of choice is to have a serious discussion. It took the VA, when they nurtured out this idea, it took them years to develop. I'm not saying we'll get it done this year, and maybe mandatory appropriation would be the other alternative to go, but we have to do something in the interim, because we said you were protected during sequestration. Everybody thought nobody's going to cut Indian health care. we're okay, only to find out with sequestration when we heard back from the administration, their hands were tied. They were over the top that they couldn't do anything. So were members of Congress. Then it's, a shutdown, and it happens again. And it cannot keep happening. This cannot be the only place in America where American citizens who have, under treaty rights, been promised their health care, not have it available to them. And we know that people suffered, and we probably know that people suffered irreparable harm, and there were probably people who passed away because of this. And you have my pledge, I know, as well as every member on this committee, both Republican and Democrat on this committee, to be a forceful voice that this never happen again. So thank everyone for testifying. We will stand in recess until 1 o'clock. If just for the record here, we know we have a series of votes coming around 1:15, 1:30. Our apologies. If Mr. Joyce and I control the world, that would not happen. But we're not in charge of the floor of the House. So thank you, everybody. We're in recess.